Hi, welcome back. If you watched the first video, DVD, which I hope you did, you'll notice we actually didn't do the world's longest train. We had it on the track, we tried to run it, it was my fault. I tried to force feed a whole lot of people to do something in a very short amount of time because I thought I could. Wrong. The world's longest train is one of the most technical, logistic nightmares I've ever been through. I would do it again in a heartbeat, but I would do it again a little different, such as we're doing now. The world's longest train is going to be 1,300 linear feet, 86, 87 articulated well car sets, plus idler cars, plus locomotives, plus 2 or 3 freight trains, plus a passenger train to make it long enough. We've been testing since April new engines, different way to put couplers on. We've realigned track all over this railroad. We've taken out humpbacks and sways and nasty little turns and things so that the train runs perfectly. We started Thursday, the 9th, and we've been testing locomotives and cars since then. Last night we had a lot of fun trying the first double section of the train, and today we start up with the whole train. Come on, let's go look. The best idea we had for this train was using USA Train's articulated well car sets. A 5-car set only has 6 trucks underneath it instead of 10. It only has 2 couplers, one at either end instead of 10. That cuts down the slack action, the friction, and the weight tremendously, but we still get the length of each of the trains, each of the well set cars. Charlie Rowe has been very generous on how he's helped us put this thing together, as well as St. Aubin Station, both in Vegas and in Chicago, and we couldn't have done it without him. The people that are showing up for this event, I've never met, and I think it's spectacular. We've got people coming in from all over the West Coast, all over the Midwest. We have cars from all over the world for people that want to have their cars back to say they were a part of it. And the best part, nobody asked me for a signed affidavit or nothing. They just send me this stuff, and I get to play with it and send it back. The owners of the property are excited. They come out and they can't believe that we are this crazy about trains that we would do something like this. But the hobby needs a boost. It's been around for 20 years. I've been doing this for 14, and we just need to goose this scale to show people how much fun it can be to have a real operating railroad in your front or backyard. Whether you do it or you have somebody build it, if you like trains, any part that you want to do can be done in G-scale. We're just proving it by running the world's longest model train. USA goes on first for the first 6 sets. We need an engineer on the head end, dragging this thing out slow so that she has time to put them down. You are not on this. You are going to be no closer in this building than right here. That's as far in as you're allowed. As she empties a box, you get the hell out of here. Okay? As she empties a box, you bring some more stuff in. You're going to be looking at this coupler, okay? You want it stretched out like that. You want it stretched out holding. You don't want it collapsed. If it's collapsed, the train is coming down on you hard and it's pushing your engines. That's not what we want. You would go up one more and wait and look. And if it's still pushing, you go up one more. If you have to go up more than 3 pumps to get that stretch out, you have to tell me about it, because then we're moving the train too fast. It's going to get dangerous. I'm going to say up 2. You're going to go boink, boink. The train will start to hum and the engines will start to move. Everything is going to be connected. It is not going to be a fly. We're not going to try and catch on the fly. After about 6-7 seconds, I'm going to say up 2 more, and you're going to go boink, boink, okay? Jerry's going to be on the tail end watching your end of your train. Who's got sections? You got the up section. I don't have to worry about you. You just have to keep the knuckles tight. If you have to make a change on your train to keep the train collapsed into itself, you go up 1 and you wait 5 seconds. If it doesn't change, you can go 1 more up, but that's it. I don't want anybody just pushing and holding buttons to try and make the train faster. I want the train low and slow. We borrowed all the equipment that we could. We owe for a lot of the equipment we actually have. Thank you, St. Albans Station. Great people, great people. We have cars from all over the country. This trip, it's going to be spectacular because we have people that have driven in from Washington State. I have one couple, he actually brought his wife, from Rochester, New York, to come and run the train. He doesn't even have a garden railroad. Who does that? We have, Wally is back with his 2 kids. They're doing the camcorder setup for the internet. They're over there at the communications center right now putting that together. We have people working on the pump system. We have people working on cars again. I've been working on locomotives for 2 weeks. And it's all for the passion of garden railroading. This is not about anybody but garden railroading, and it's spectacular. I get calls 2-3 times a day from people. I have no idea who they are. Thank you for calling. It's great. I've gotten more information from people all over the country of how they run a long train to help us do this long train. And this long train has been just going gangbusters. Good deal. All right, what happened was the stretch on this section right here, because it's an S-curve, you weren't shoving hard enough. He was trying to go ahead to catch up to the other train. So he was trying to race, you were trying to catch up. We string lined it and pulled it down. Okay? That's why you have to call out to the engineer behind you what you're doing and why. Okay? I'm going up 1 so that he can hit up 1 right at the same time. To get in the Guinness World Book of Records, we got to run all this train in one piece, okay? Now, for you to learn how to run this train, I have to pay attention to you and you only. And I want to do that, but I can't. I just can't do it today. So if you'll help Ryan, okay, run the first section of this first train, maybe you'll learn something. And then you can come back and run the train anytime you want.
And then get a train out running?
Then you can get out of train and run it yourself. But first we got to run the big one. Deal?
Deal.
Get the heck out of my way. Let's go run a train. Come on. You did good. Well, no, we're still pulling the other train back up and around, and nobody spotted the train in the lead.
Well, the engineer did. He called it out.
He did a good job. He's the only one that didn't derail. The lead engineer saved himself. I wonder what happened back here.
These stupid remotes don't work.
The biggest trick that we have with doing this train is mating up engines. All the locomotives have been changed over completely. New truck systems, all rubber tires, battery systems 18 volt, and they're all self-contained. The biggest trick is to mate them up. Localink has made that real simple for us. You put the address in of the first unit, you put the address in of the second unit, you mate them up on an MU channel. Make sure they're on. 1 pump, 2 pumps. Come on, you're killing me. What we want to see is them running virtually the same speed at the same time. And we want to make sure they start at the same time. 1, 2. Lead units moving up. I can live with that. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the coupler heights are right where they're supposed to be. We've mated them up and we body mounted these things completely. They're attached to the frame, not to the trucks. This is our layout team. Ryan, and Evan. Evan, what's your job?
To all these.
What's your job?
Carry the first engine.
What's your job?
Carry the second engine.
Why are you still here? I love being king. Engineers up! Pop 2! Put it down! Everybody ready? All engines up! Controllers on! 65! Everybody ready? One pump up! Hold on. We're losing it. Hold it. Up! Check your train, check your train. We're on the ground over here at 4. Engineers up! Engines on! Controllers on! 65 forward! Front half of the train! Ready? Up 2!
Session up 1 now. What? Damn it. Front half.
We're down, stop!
Stop. We lost the tanker.
Engineers up! Power is on! Controllers on! Forward! Channel 65, are we ready? Up 2! Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Up.
Gee, who was in reverse?
Yes, I would.
Ryan? Ryan! Check your controller, you were in reverse. Why was your train going backwards? Engineers up! Pump 1! Don't worry about it. Pump 1! Bob, one more. Up. Everybody rolling? Tunnel's not. Tunnel's jerking. Rear end, stop! Rear end, stop! Keep going, everybody else. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Good speed, Rick.
Good speed. Ryan, how you doing? You catching them?
Yeah, well, this is a good
Matt, one up. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep it moving. We don't need to catch anybody until it's all rolling. Keep it moving. I only want to know when you're off of it. You catching up?
I'm going pretty slow.
Roger! Yo! Shut him down slow! Shut him down slow! Shut him down slow! Engineers, ready? Power on engines, power on transmitters, channel 65, forward, pump 1. Come on, Ryan. There we go. Pump 1! Pump 1! Everybody moving? Pump 1! Good. Jerry, hand it off. Here.
I'm done. A little bit.
Take 2 to 3. It's coming through the yard. We're catching up at the right speed right now. I'm going to leave him right at this speed. He'll catch up, he'll kiss, he'll have enough shove on it. Matt, watch your train. Jerry's train can sit. Put the controller in the front end. Watch your cars on that first part of the shoe fly. Shut him down slow! Shut him down slow! We just lost it. Shut him down.
We got a broken truck
On what?
on a low, deep well.
How did it lose control? Engineers, ready? Engines on. Controllers on. 65. Forward. Pump 1. Ready, Wally? Pump 1. Good. Pump 1. Anybody need help? Maintain, people. We're on our way. You cannot slow down. Pump it up. Ryan, pump 1. Stop. What happened? No, let him go. Let him go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Pump 1. Pump 1. Pump. Come on. Let's put them together. All right. When you hit him, Phil, when you hit him, you're on the shoe fly. Make sure you give it a little bit of a bump. You're going about half a mile an hour faster. Ryan, you're your controller. What are you doing in the hole here, man? You're on the wrong side of the tracks. Matt, we're coming up on you. We're gonna wait till we're out of the tunnel. Casey, you're lurching. Can you go up 1? Here we come, Matt. All right, look. See how we're coming up? You go down 1, down 1. Slow it down so you know where you're at.
Okay.
Now, you want to keep the slack in there. That's slack, okay? See how far the slack is going up. Who's on this train? Who's on this train? Where's Phil? Yeah, there is one very particular person that needs to be thanked for this whole railroad thing. And she has put up with it now for 12, 13 years. And that's my beautiful, darling wife, Lori. She doesn't understand it. She doesn't actually come out here very often because it's trains for her. But she loves the fact that I have a passion that I can't give up. I like to say I have two vices in my life: cheap cigars and my wife. Trains, it's not a vice, it's my life, it's what I do. And my wife, God bless her, loves the fact that I have this passion. And without her support, I couldn't have even attempted to start this. Thanks, Lori.
I don't get it. We do it, we try, we're working. You can see, these people are incredible. They're the greatest people in the world to try and do this stupid, stupid thing. And we're doing it. We're so close.
What? Are you still here? Man, it's been a tough 48 hours. I had the best crew, I had the best equipment, we got the best railroad. We still can't do it. We're trying our best. We're gonna do it again tomorrow on Columbus Day, and we're gonna have to send the footage to Tim raw because we're gonna do it with only 1 or 2 cameras. But right now, I gotta tell you, I am dead tired. I'm hoboed up in this jungle, and I'm ready for some sleep. So would somebody do me a favor, just kill the lights, go home you people, go home.